Hi Evelyn, thanks for coming back today to discuss your dietary habits and just to see where you are with your eating.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to let you know that with my scope of practice and being an exercise professional, I am unable to give you meal plans, etc. And if it does get to that point, I will need to refer you on. But we can go through the servings of food that you do eat each day. In obviously each category in terms of vegetables, your fruit intake, meat, dairy, etc. Just to make sure that you are, eating a balanced diet and what to look for in terms of moving forward there. All right, we're going to do a bit of a questionnaire and I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding the servings that you do eat every day. I'll just put down your details here. All right. So in terms of a dietary goal with your food, what would be a main goal for you?
Eat better than what I do and probably prepare and plan meals.
Yep.
A bit more organised.
Yep. So in terms of that, working around like with your shift work as a nurse, do you plan your meals in advance or?
Not really.
Yep. Have you had it in the past?
No, not really. Just probably never ate as much snacks and stuff.
Yeah. So do you have any special dietary requirements, disease, allergies, intolerances?
Vegetarian.
Okay, yep. All right, so we're going to look at the serves per day. Now, in terms of vegetables, how many serves would you usually eat? Now, a serve would be half a cup of cooked vegetables. You've got your lentils, chickpeas, salads, etc. I'm assuming as a vegetarian that you do eat a fair bit of that.
Eat lots, probably 5.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's really good. And in terms of fruit, like a serving of fruit each day?
Probably 2.
Yep. All right, so breads and cereals, so like your carbs, like this is where your carb intake would be as well, through breads, rice, pastas, etc. Would you eat much of that?
Yeah, probably maybe 2-ish.
Yep. And how many serves of dairy would you have?
Not many, maybe 1.
Is that due to the vegetarian side of things?
Don't really like it.
Yep. And guessing with meat? No? All right. So now when you're snacking, etc. So you like your ice cream processed, or you obviously don't eat processed meat, but chips, crackers, lollies, chips.
Sort of graze a bit.
Yeah. So this is where you sort of come undone. So how many servings a week?
Lots, maybe. A week or a day, you talking?
A week.
I don't know. Probably 4, could be 3, 4, 5 a day.
Okay, so we'll look at 10.
10 or more.
Yeah, 10 or more, righto. So this is where you'd probably come undone a bit with your snacking. Yep, okay. All right, so now I'm going to run through just basically what your serving should be and what the Australian guidelines suggest that your intake should be each day. Like you said with your vegetables, you're doing really well, and for your age bracket, you're sufficient in the amount of vegetable and intake that you're actually currently having. So I wouldn't really stress too much about that. Your fruit also is really great in terms of the intake there. So as per recommendation for your age group, that's fantastic. Now, your servings of cereals and breads of the like, it's probably a little bit low for your age bracket, but not too bad. You could probably bring that up a little bit with your servings. An extra bowl of cereal or something could bring that up into the recommendation for your age. Now, meats, I know that you're vegetarian, but here you could possibly look at the likes of your nuts, seeds, peanuts, that sort of side of things, swapping out flat almond butter, tahini with your cooking. I'm guessing you might even eat tofu. Is that something that you do?
I've had it a few times.
Not really a fan.
Not really.
Yeah. So do you eat nuts and things? Yeah. So you could probably look at incorporating just with you, instead of so many snacks there, maybe more nuts and seeds. And your dairy, I mean, the biggest concern here is that you want to get adequate calcium intake. So the likes of your milks, etc. Have you ever thought about swapping out for your almond milk or something along the lines of those?
I've never thought about it, but yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Righto. So I'm just going to run through some recommendations. Your biggest issue seems to be here is with your snacking. And would that be due to shift work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just eat on the run sort of thing.
Yep. So if we were to set a few goals, also too, what's your water intake like and your
it's
drinks?
Usually pretty good. I usually drink a bit of water all day. Just always sort of moving around at the hospital.
What about soft drinks and things?
I probably have too many of them as well.
Yeah. So if we were to put a few goals moving forward, just with the recommendations that we've gone through, your water intake, could you swap that out if you're going to reach for a soft drink or something? Instead, have a water. Yeah. What about preparing your meals for work in advance? Would that be something that you think would help?
Probably should do that.
Yeah. Meals in advance. And ideas for cutting down your snacks. Is that just literally just easy access?
Probably, yeah. It's vending machines all over the work, so probably just, as you say, swap them out for nuts or something like that.
Yeah. And prepare them with your meals to take to work. Awesome. So your biggest goal would be to try and cut down your snacks at the moment. So just aim for less snacking.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so I'll let you take that away and see what you think and incorporate maybe some more preparation when it comes to meals and being a little bit more organised going to work. That just might prevent the need to snack or the need to buy unhealthier options. You're really good with your vegetable intake and your fruit. So if you were to cut up some, say, raw veggies or something like that, and some fruit to take to work with some nuts, might just help cut down that snacking. I don't think you, unless you want to, need to be referred to a nutritionist or a dietitian at this stage.
Maybe just there we go.
Yeah, and if you do feel that you need to, I can then do a referral then for you to speak to them about, further options. Especially, it's hard with vegetarians getting sometimes adequate protein intake, so that could be something that you might need to speak to a dietitian about.
Yeah.
But realistically, there are food sources that you can get a really balanced diet there. especially, I mean, carbohydrates is really good for you to fuel for energy wise, especially when you're doing exercise. And if you're getting that through adequate, potatoes and things like that, starchy vegetables that will help maintain that, even some pasta, and your proteins through, there's other, nuts and other sources in that sense that you can get that too. So if you're sort of looking at that balanced diet, I think you'll find that you do pretty well. But if you have any issues, you can let me know.
No worries.
Does that sound
Sounds
okay?
good.
Awesome.
Thanks.
No worries.